When my friends gave me this car,
we should definitely have another Supra build. That is the perfect Supra, and I think Jack should do it.
Jack,
come on, man. Come on. Yeah, bring it in.
Little did I know the journey that this car would take us on. We found a frame rail in the woods, we pulled the engine, cut out the old frame rail, installed the new one, got the upper and lower core support welded into place, and once we got all of that finished, we discovered even more damage on the rear of the car. We found the quarter panel had been replaced in the lower section with a lot of rust and a bad repair with no corrosion protection. Now today, we're gonna find out what else is going on behind this repair. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my Mark IV Supra build. As you can see, we have this thing completely gutted and taken apart. The only thing left in it is the rear suspension and the windshield. Thanks to this quarter panel that we found in Houston, Texas on the last episode, we are going to be able to save this Supra. There is literally no parts that I can find for this car. I might as well buy a shell at this point with the amount of stuff that we replace on it. But that's not what we do on this channel. We save cars that should go to the junkyard. So now I need you guys to hit that thumbs up button and make this the most liked video on my channel. The last video that I got the most likes on was 24,000. Let's make it to 25 on this one. I think that's an easy ask. We can do that. And also, while you're at it, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. We are almost at 200,000 subscribers, and I think we can make it in the next couple of months. Let's see, New Year's resolution. I want 200,000 subscribers on the channel. That'd be absolutely epic and amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. That's enough talking, like I always say. Let's get to work because there is so much stuff to do. Thankfully, this clip had all of these pieces because none of this was on the car. Here I remove the quarter glass with ease with our custom-made knife push tool. Here I straighten out the wheel well where it's been flared so that I have access to the welds from behind. The start of this week was a rough one. Our compressor went down, so thankfully Kyle had this electric finger sander. This part of cutting out this panel took careful precision. There is 3 layers here, and on the 3rd layer I don't want to cut through. That was the piece that we would be welding back to the car. With all the welds ground down, I break them free with the hand chisel and then the air chisel. Guys, give a huge thanks to Kyle in the comments for all his shenanigans as well as the help that he does around the shop. Like I said previously, our compressor went out, but thanks to Kyle again, he brought his compressor up to the shop. Even though it was a small compressor, it worked perfectly for this job, for everything that we needed it for. Here, I carefully remove the welds that hold onto the quarter panel that are on the inside of the wheelhouse. This will give me plenty of metal left over so that I'm able to roll this flange over on our new quarter panel. This was the most difficult section to grind through without messing up the front because it had 3 different metal thicknesses here on the B-pillar. Hey Kyle, I got you something, dude. You've been working really hard around the shop, and I think you deserve something really nice.
Is it a car?
It is a desk.
Jack, I don't mean to be ungrateful, man, but this kind of sucks as a desk.
Well, you see, that's not the desk, Kyle.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
The only caveat to this is you got to help me build it. It's over there.
Great.
I wanted to get Kyle a desk that he could either sit down or stand up at, and the reason is because I don't want to have him having a hurt back. I definitely need him to be able to lift heavy things around the shop because I'm not that strong. The E7Q Odin comes with 4 motors and solid carbon steel for the greatest support and stability. This desk is built with the strongest materials and the base structure is made of automotive grade materials. Which is great because we work on cars around here. Adjust the desk to your comfortable position. You can sit down or stand up when you want to stretch your legs. The FlexiSpot E7Q has a weight capacity of 660 pounds, giving you the ability to lift even the heaviest of things. FlexiSpot provides all kinds of standing desk and ergonomic chairs that meet your demands. If you really want a stable desk, I recommend their E7 Plus standing desk with 4-leg design. Thanks to FlexiSpot for sending me this desk to give Kyle. And if you want to get yourself one, use my promo code for $50 off of your E7 Plus desk.
All right, cool. My desk now.
That's... It doesn't like him.
It's height adjustable.
It's mine now. All right, guys. It's late in the shop. I'm by myself, and I've got this thing moving quite a bit. We are free. I think the only thing holding this on now is the glue over the quarter panel. Let's pop this thing off. All right, I'm gonna get some gloves real quick. Just put a little bit of heat to it, give it a little bit of tension. That should help pull this free. Should is the key word here. This has been one of the hardest quarter panels that I've ever taken off that's used. Not gonna lie, this has absolutely kicked my butt. Holy moly, this is not easy. But the reward is going to be so satisfying seeing this car go down the street. I am 100% still excited about this build, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all your support. Without y'all, I would not be able to do this. This is hard work. All right, let's see what we got. See if we get something here. Oh, look at that. Run the chisel through here one more time. Hopefully these are all broken free. Guess what I found? Another weld. Oh. Pause one more time. Okay, I feel good about this one. Maybe. Yes! Woo! Oh man. Oh boy. All right. Sweet, now all we gotta do is clean this up and put it on the car. Easy. Totally easy. Oh. All right. No time to waste. Here I have Kyle drill out this section of the rocker panel so that I'm able to reuse this piece. If you remember from before, the piece that was on the car was absolutely unusable. At this point, I used the hand chisel to carefully break these welds free. We don't want to tear any of this metal because we have to reuse it. Now I remove the rear floor section here so that I can put this in the car. This was really difficult to do because you can't really tell exactly where the welds are. When I'm removing this piece here, I had to drill through these because there was no access at all to both sides. This is layered in between the frame rail. After drilling out all the welds and cutting off this flange here, I remove it with the chisel so that I'm able to break the rest of the welds free. Unfortunately, to gain access to a lot of these panels that I needed, I had to destroy some of the panels underneath. Here, my apprentice Kyle learns the joys of removing seam sealer with a wire wheel. Huge thanks to the friends over at DentFix for supplying us with these dollies. It makes it possible to move these cars around when they are inoperable. Here I put the dolly on the front of the Supra and move it over to the 2-post lift so we can remove this rear suspension. All right, so Kyle and I are under the car now, and we need to get the last piece of the car off, which is literally just the subframe and the diff and a fuel lines and a few brake lines. And that means the car is completely stripped. It is gutted.
You know, you just said last piece of the car and then listed like 5 more things that we have to take off.
This is where things got a little difficult. We thought that we were going to be able to use the transmission jack to remove the rear subframe with ease. Turns out it wasn't that easy. We are supported. Now we need to undo the bolts and raise her up.
Whoa! Oh, it's all tipping forward.
It's very heavy.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, Freddie.
Yeah.
We might be able to use a hand.
Okay, I'm lifting, and now.
Up.
More?
Yeah, go all the way. We may have underestimated the need for a third set of hands.
Okay.
Let's go your way.
What do you mean? You want to just roll it my way?
Am I on camera? We're going to lift it and then put it right in front, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Holy. All right.
It's not that heavy.
No.
There we go.
No.
Okay. Are you guys okay?
Hold on.
Woo!
Okay, we're good.
Everybody put your foot holes back in. All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
We got it!
Yep.
Woo! Woo!
Yay!
What?
I have a problem. This car is quickly becoming just like the Evo, where I have stripped it down to the absolute bare shell. Kyle, we've been working on this car for about a month now, and every time we take something off this car, you say, oh, I thought that was the last part.
Yeah.
We have officially taken everything off of this car.
That's not true.
We have an e-brake left.
Yep, we have one e-brake
and
left
the windshield, which is holding on the rear view mirror.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
it. So
that's it.
That and that. That's it now.
That's all we got to do.
We're completely bare. Okay, so the biggest thing that we need to do though is get this fixed right here. This is going to be pretty complex. I will show you what it looks like on the other one right now, and this is folded in several different areas.
I'm just. That's all you have to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's easy.
Yeah. Step away from the car, Kyle. Step away from the car.
I've been banned.
You've been banned. Anyway, what we need to do now is we need to straighten out all of this stuff right here. I'm going to go over there and show you what this looks like right now. But as you can see, all of this is flexed and bent. All of this right here is bent. This is supposed to follow a natural line of the car, and this is actually kind of smooth in this area. Let's go look at the other one. Here's the piece that we just took the quarter panel off of. As you can see right here, all of this is very nice and smooth. This line right here is kind of small and lightly defined by this edge, not like what we saw on the other side over there. So now what we have to do is knock out that taillight pocket. We have to straighten this area right here. Now I get to use my favorite tool.
A hammer?
A hammer.
Jack's favorite time of day.
It's hammer time.
It's hammer time. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Stop.
You can't use copyrighted music.
No, but you can sing it. Now I use the dead blow hammer to remove the damage caused by this accident here. This hammer is very soft and won't put as much pressure on the metal in direct points. This gives me the ability to broadly remove the dents that are in this wheel arch. Now with all of the major dents pulled out of this, I use a hammer and dolly to get all of the precision work done. This is where I massage the metal back out very slowly so that I don't have any issues later on with the metal being stretched. All right, just like I did with the Evo, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna cut the lip off of this so that whenever it comes time to put the quarter panel on, I can roll that edge to get more tire clearance. Bigger tires, wider wheels, cooler look. Now I straighten the flange so that I'm able to cut it off as easy as possible. Here I use the cutoff wheel along with a flap disc on the grinder so that I'm able to have a nice smooth edge whenever I roll the quarter panel edge over. Now it's time to tackle this really bad repair from before. As you can see here, there's a ton of rust that needs to be removed, and then we can replace this with our new panel. Now I have Kyle clean up all the edges of this panel so that I'm able to get this thing ready to go back on the car. This car is quickly becoming one of the most messed up cars that I have ever worked on, and I've seen some really bad stuff, but take a look at how bad this pinch weld is right here. It is disgusting. This is what happens when you have zero weld through primer or any kind of corrosion protection on the backside. It tends to rust, and it rusts really bad. If you see here, I didn't just break that off right there. They didn't even re-weld where they were supposed to be welding at. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of work, but all for the better. This car will be a 100% badass Supra when it's done, at the expense of my sanity, so let's keep going. Now I use a clamp to pull down this pinch weld, grind off all the other welds that were left from the bad repair, and clean everything up with the wire wheel. Unfortunately, someone previously modified this car to have the Series 2 marker lights in the quarter panel area. Now I have to clean this up and repair the hole by welding in a patch. Now I hammer on these welds because when you weld, it tends to shrink the metal. So by hammering these welds, you expand it back out again to get less warpage. When grinding welds on sheet metal, you also want to take caution not to get the panel too hot. This will also cause the panel to warp. Now I repeat the process on the antenna hole here so that I'm able to have a smooth quarter panel. The next step is to get this panel clean and get it ready for paint. Again, I applied the weld through primer to the pinch welds to protect the areas that are going to be welded. I carefully tape off all of the weld through primer so that I'm able to coat this with the underbody color on the back side of this panel. It's the next day in the shop, and you can see here this is freshly coated, looks amazing. Now I need to do the exact same thing to the car, but before I do that, I need to weld on that new piece, fit that up, get everything cut, line it up, weld it into place, and then Bob's your uncle and we're done. Dude, I'm so tired. I am so tired. I'm working on fumes, and by the time you guys see this video, it'll literally be the next day. So I have to still edit this video out. That's enough talking. Lots of work to do. Now I mark and cut where I'll be sectioning this piece in. This is an important step. You want to make sure that you remove all of the old weld slag and all of the old corrosion so that you're able to get a nice clean weld. After this, I'll prep this panel and get it ready for paint. All right, so I had to put the car on dollies. The only way to get to this on the lift would have been to put a stand underneath there. We didn't have a free stand, so might as well get this on the floor. That's where I want it to be. I want it to be in the suspension mounting points, causing pressure, so that way when I fit the door, it kind of sits like it's gonna sit whenever I go to work on this other stuff. Well, as you can see here, we have our piece cut out from the clip, and if you Look right here. Fits in not so great. Got to trim it and get it to fit. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. I'm going to cut this section here, section in this piece, and let's go. This has been a really hard week of getting this car prepped and ready to get all of these structural panels replaced, as well as put the skins back on the car. Now I use a red Scotch-Brite so that I'm able to scuff the panel and get it ready to put paint on. Again, I apply my weld-through primer and then come back again with tape, cover my weld zones, and then apply my underbody color to the rest of the panel. With the backside fully protected, I can now install my structural panel. And after all of this work, I can finally make the last few cuts to fit up my quarter panel skin. Okay, so everything that I've tried to get done on this car to make this car structurally sound again and actually be safe to drive is finished, kind of. I have the piece welded in here, repaired the back here, we put the rail in the front, but now I get to fit the quarter panel, and I've called in reinforcements. Dude,
I don't know what I'm doing.
what do you think? It's a car.
Okay, all right. I know that this was a lot of work. I know that this was a lot of work. This honestly looks like it just came out of the factory. I don't see where you did you weld that on?
Yeah, so we welded this piece on right here. We repaired the back over here, and you know the rail's been put in, so now's the moment of truth. I cut the quarter panel, I've gapped the spots where it needs to go on at, and hopefully it lines up.
Okay, and so Jack says we because Jack, if you guys don't know, has a frog in his pocket all the time. So it's him and the frog. So that's it.
Well,
dude,
Kyle was here for part of it.
Kyle was here for a lot of it. So you're gonna put this quarter panel on?
Let's get it on.
Yeah. How expensive is this quarter panel again?
This was $3,500.
All right, so that's pretty expensive, but like, it's a lot cheaper than it would have been at the dealership, right?
Yeah. So this.
Oh, dude.
Doing a repair like this, dude, would cost me so much money. Oh, you know what? It's like an onion.
Okay.
Many layers.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just because it stinks.
Yeah.
I think you gotta go this way. This way. You're you're stuck on this side. There we go.
It's a complicated thing.
It's a three-dimensional object here. You all right?
Yeah. I'm fine.
You're good.
Don't look at the blood.
All right. Does this go outside or inside?
This is really easy.
It is. It is.
So it layers in there. Wow. 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 Wow.
Good. Yeah. Are you okay? Do you need gloves?
I don't even. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this goes like this.
This goes inside here.
Yeah, but this got to go over the top.
Okay. All right. All right.
There
so
we
watch
go.
watch your hands. Watch your hands. Watch your. Okay. Watch for the popping. So this has to go over.
Inside.
That goes inside. Okay.
You know what's gonna be fun.
Wait. So this goes inside.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. You got to push it up, and then put it. Oh, there we go. Oh, that feels good.
Okay. So now, just get this guy to loop around. Oh,
okay.
Maybe there. No, that's not gonna work.
No, that looks good.
There we go. There we go.
Dude.
Nice. It's fitting-ish.
Dude, that looks fantastic. That looks awesome.
It's not bad. It's pretty close.
No, this looks fantastic,
it's
dude.
good. Yeah.
Holy crap, man.
Oh, well now I got a lot more work to do.
This is a big deal. This is like, I honestly, look, I've seen you do work like this. I've seen you put a quarter panel on a car before, but this is like, it fits just like factory.
Yeah.
I know that you're gonna probably weld all this up and spot weld and do all this stuff, but like the outside is good, the inside is good.
Yeah.
And I knew what it looked like before.
Now the best part is that the car is safe. Like I feel like now, I mean, it's safe probably with someone else driving because I'm not going to drive it safely.
Well, listen, you can drive it however you want because listen, man, you're going to be building it and you're going to be, you're definitely going to be building it for a while. But this is, honestly, so realistically, is this the only, like, if you weld this on, then like the major body work is done, right?
Pretty much, that's it. Like I think the only thing left to do now is to clean up the welds after it's welded on and do all the filler work of straightening all the panels out. And then I can go to paint.
So in 1 or 2 more steps, this car is ready for paint work.
Yeah. So have you heard my goal yet?
What's your goal?
Of when I want to get this car painted and like ready to be put back together.
Is it tomorrow?
Well, today is November 23rd.
Okay.
And the goal is by the first week of January to have this car painted.
Okay. Let's go.
I'm ambitious.
Let's do it.
I like making things hard for myself. And
okay, you know what? Don't tell me. Come over here. Come on. Tell them.
Yeah.
Make a promise to them.
The first week of January, this car will be painted, and I still don't know the color yet. I'm struggling. I wanted to...
Pink. It's going to be pink.
Yeah, pink. Yeah, okay. I am really, 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 really struggling with the color, and if you guys have any ideas, please give me some ideas in the comments right now, because I'm going back and forth between 3 different colors. No clue. So, yeah, dude, this is a lot of work, and it's dark outside.
Yes. So I don't know how it looks from the video, but Jack has been here he's just been around the clock for many, many days doing this. But it looks fantastic, dude. Like this awesome. Is going to be awesome. This is going to be the cleanest Supra I've ever seen. And I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I know a thing or two about clean Supras. Okay, don't look back there. That's not a clean Supra. Not right now. Okay,
dude. Thank you so much for this car, man. I love this car, and I'm stoked that I get to do this here with my friends and build really cool stuff. And it's just it's literally a dream come true. So, come here. Thank you, bro.
All right, so you got that $20 for you to say that.
Yeah. Okay. Can I PayPal you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Friends and family. I don't want to take out the fee.
Yeah. You got to get out of the shop, man.
This car has taken on a total transformation. We have saved the car by replacing all of the damaged structural components on this car. We put a front rail, upper and lower. We put a core support, upper and lower. And now we have replaced the rocker that was damaged as well as not put in very well. Needed a lot of work on that. We have cleaned up, repaired all of the damaged area from the accident before. We have our weld-through primer in place. We have it sealed up with the underbody color. The next step is getting this thing welded on and getting it over to the body shop so we can put the factory spot welds on it. And not only are we gonna do that, we're gonna get the front end of this car sandblasted as well as the bottom side of it, coat this thing in epoxy, get the bodywork done to all the panels, and then it's off to the paint shop. And like I said, I need some help with the paint color, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you think this car would look good in, because I can't think of any colors right now. I have gone back and forth so many times with colors that I'm just color blinded right now. I don't even know what color I'm going to put in this car. So Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.